Welcome back to Nintendo, guys. It's time for more Yen Press books. Welcome once again. Yes, I do have more Yen Press books. Yes, I did release a video last week of the Yen Press February haul, but like many other times, and sometimes they just happen to arrive before I release a video. They send me newer stuff that's going to release later in the month because they didn't want to send it to me in the beginning because they weren't ready, right? So this is one of those cases. They send me more books that were either not ready to print or they weren't ready to send it to me, and they wanted to give me stuff already for me to review. So there's this more stuff for me to review for you guys of the month of February. I believe I did check for 2 books at least, just double check that they were from this month. They're releasing this week, so a lot of this stuff is not out yet. It is for pre-order. I do have a brand new link for you guys to use to get some discounts to the Crunchyroll store, so make sure you check them out. Thank you guys so much for the love and support that you've shown this channel. These companies that are working with me is just a representation of what you guys have made it possible for me. So thank you once again. Check out yenpress.com. They have a great website with a bunch of companies under them that are releasing left and right manga, light novels, manhwa, webtoons, you name it, even collectible books for specific series that a lot of you guys are in love with. They have them. So check them out. Great company. Thank you for them sending me this stuff for me to review for you guys. Also, subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and let's start this video. Okay, so we have a lot of paper here because there weren't that many. In fact, I think there's only like 4 or 5 in here, so I am going to go over each one in a little bit more detail because, well, why not? I got the time. I'm going to start with this one. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. This is actually a pretty good series. Reviewed the first volume already. This is the second volume. I also reviewed the light novel. So this is actually, this series has history in my channel. It follows the story of this girl who's a receptionist. And essentially, she hates to do overtime. She has this job because she really enjoys the security, the pay, and the fact that it's a, pretty non-dangerous job. But there is sometimes overwork and long hours because some of the adventurers cannot complete their tasks, so she goes out and completes it for them, and this causes some issues for her. So that's kind of the premises of the story. Second volume, I'm gonna guess this guy is the guild master and is gonna be investigating her. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens in this second volume. It is one that I requested for sure because I liked the first volume. Another one I requested is the villainess stands the heroes, playing the antagonist to support her faves. Now, this is volume 3. I'm reading volume 2 right now, which I think I have right here in my desk. Oh, I don't have it here in my desk. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't have it with me, but I will have it reviewed for sure, probably this month. And this one probably early next month because, yeah, I have it now, so why not? Premises of this story essentially is this girl got reincarnated into the ultimate game that she likes, but she is now the villain. So she decides to do several things in the background to help her heroes that she stands, and she does a lot. She still thinks that she's seen as the villain in the eyes of a lot of people, but she doesn't. A lot of people actually love her now. She's changed the story quite a bit, even though she doesn't realize it. She does in volume 1 decide to move out and basically have a leisure life. And basically, she's like, I'm out of the way now so they can have a happy ending. But that also kind of makes a turn in the story. So, okay. Whoever steals this book, This is volume 1. It says, descended from a long line of book collectors, high school student Mifuyu is surrounded by books in every aspect of her life. Her grandfather established the famous Mikuro Hall, a library in the heart of town, and even the townspeople are all avid readers. There's just one problem. Mifuyu hates books, but when a thief in Mikura Hall triggers an ancient curse, she's left with no choice but to reclaim the stolen books herself by entering the very stories she despises. With the help of the mysterious Mashiro, will she be able to restore her great-grandfather's collection and save her town from a magical doom? Wow, that's so interesting. I'm wondering if she's going to be seeing, like, characters that are recognizable, maybe. I fear like this might be something really good or something really bad in the sense of the Western view. We have our own fairy tale and, you know, growing up books, whereas the Eastern Hemisphere completely different, and maybe not completely different, but still different from what we grew up with. So their folklore is different. I mean, every country's is. So it could be that I recognize some of the characters. It could be that I don't. Or they just might make up stories that never really existed. So I don't know. Depends how that goes. Last one. It is a light novel. You Are My Regret. Gosh. She's crying. You don't really... Can you see her? She's crying. The back says, a second chance at love. Yusuru Asada is filled with regret. In junior high, he dated a girl named Ai Misuno, but her free spirit nature, the very part of her fell in love with, ultimately drove them apart. After Ai moved away, their love should have faded into a bitter memory, but during the summer of Yusuru's first year in high school, she suddenly reappears in her life, and without a trace of resentment, tells him that her feelings haven't changed. Yet old wounds and misunderstandings resurface. Can the two of them overcome their past, or are they destined to carry this regret forever? Wow. Low key, something that I really want to pick up right now and read. It sounds pretty intense. It's a small book, to be honest. 140 pages? That's nothing to be. Yeah, to be honest, that's really nothing. I don't know. Stuff like this, I wish I could do chapter by chapter. I might do that. I might do a chapter by chapter review of this series. There's another series that I want to do it with as well. So I don't know. I might start doing that with these light novels that are pretty intense and nice to read, to be honest. So that is all that I have for you guys. The second haul of February, and we might have another one next week with January's books. Hopefully they arrived here on time, but we'll just have to see. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Check out yenpress.com with all their stuff. I think these are all by Yenpress and Yenon. Yes, they were. But they have other companies, Easy Press. They have J Novel Club and other stuff. So go check them out. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.